Alright, what is going on, guys? Corey here, aka Frog Kid, and we're back for episode 3 of Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod. And today we are going to be going on a quest to find a certain NPC. And you may not believe me when I say that this NPC is actually on your screens right now. I don't know if you've spotted him yet, but if you look in the top left, on top of that sort of wedding cake-esque tower, you'll see there's a guy holding a bow and arrow, if you look really closely. And we're going to be going to have a word with him. So before we do that, we've got roughly 6,000 souls to spend. Two things I want to check. First is reinforcing this. So it's a normal reinforcement path, although it seems to cost more. This also scales with strength and dexterity. We don't need to worry about that just yet. In terms of levels, how many levels can I get and what do I want levels in? Go to 15 intelligence. Because I really don't know if I'm going to do int faith or just int yet. It's probably going to be just int, to be fair. So endurance achievement or vigor. We're going to pump some more into vigor for now. I know we're going to need it. We're definitely going to need the health, and it's not going to hurt to have it sooner rather than later. Yeah, you know what? We could probably get another level. I probably have. Yeah, I have these. You know what? I'll cut out this little run here just to save some time on the video. We are going to get another level here though, for sure. Okay guys, here we are. I basically popped all of those soul items there. We can actually get pretty much 2 levels bang on with the amount of souls that we have. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to throw them both into. You know what? Let's even it out and go 1 in vigor and 1 in intelligence for now. Nice little bit of extra health, and when we do eventually gain the ability to cast spells and stuff, that's going to give us a nice little head start on the spells that we can use. And I am going to start popping attunement pretty quickly as well. Right, so we've basically done all of this already. So why not just use this as an opportunity to showcase the ring I was talking about last episode. Ironically, the one I said we weren't going to use, but this is basically just an opportunity to show you the functionality of it. So we're going to endlessly sprint, and we're just going to run to the area that we're going to get to in today's episode, which is sort of where we left off last episode, as I just play ring around the rosy with these dogs here. Here, you see how OP this ring is, because if not for this ring, my stamina bar would go down from sprinting like this. And this whole time I'd have to be... Move out of the way, bitch. Move. Come on. I'd have to be managing my stamina and slowing down and speeding up. With this ring, however, we can pretty much just run past everything without really worrying too much about taking damage. We've taken a little bit, of course, but that's to be expected. So here we are, and as you can see, quite a lot of stuff is chasing us. So what we're going to want to do is just carry on running. We'll come back for this item here in a second. What we want to do mainly is just get this door. And one thing to note in Dark Souls, once you're opening a door, you have invincibility frames, so you can see this guy trying his best to take us out and wondering why the hell his sword isn't doing any damage. Little does he realise that I am the god of his universe. Alright, so we've got 2 guys here to take out. Oh, they're going to go down pretty easy. And yeah, we can take the ring off now. So yeah, that ring there has made that whole ordeal so much easier and quicker. So for situations like that, I'm kind of deciding this on the fly right now, but for situations like that, I think we are just going to use the ring, because it's so convenient and saves so much time. And from a recording and YouTube point of view, believe me, that's very useful. So anyway, let's get back to it. We've got another soul item there. Not really much point going back and killing these guys. they seem to want to come and kill me though, so... Oh, you know what? You know what? Forget it. I don't think these guys will chase me through here. Right, so two options here. We can go across this bridge and through there, or we can do this. And this is probably the best thing to do. If you've not played the game before, and you'll see why in just a second. Let's take out a few of these guys. Ow. So that was a 5 on thrown from the guy right there. Great throw. Rest in peace, Kobe. And yeah, so this is why we wanted to jump down here, because this allows us to get this bonfire here. And I picked up a soul item, didn't I? So we may as well just grab a level here as well. Okay, we can't grab a level, that's fine. We will continue then. Right, so we're going to come up here. There's a small area up here to clear out. Revenge! Oh no, it was this guy that got us, wasn't it? Revenge! Okay, and here we have a very important NPC. This guy right here. He is... Well, let's talk to him.
Aha! Unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see. Now, but here we are. An encounter for the ages. I hear the Unkindled care to learn some pyromancies from this old man? Ah, most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Okay, so as you probably heard, worked out from what he was saying, that's Cornix, and he is the pyromancy NPC, or rather the NPC that we are going to be learning our pyromancies from, which is pretty awesome. If we do end up learning pyromancies, which I'm sure we will at some point during the playthrough, he's going to be back at Firelink Shrine waiting for us there. So let's get plunging to start things off with this guy, and yeah, I'm not even going to let him throw his bowl of blood and guts. So yeah, that's it for this area. We're just going to grab the last couple of items, and then we're going to move on with our day. Fire clutch ring. I think that just boosts fire damage or boosts fire resistance, one of the two. Might come in handy later. Realising I have rings I should probably be wearing and I'm just not. I don't know, I'm quite enjoying the playthrough being slightly harder than it usually is. Because with the additional discovery and stuff that comes with the mod, you know, there's also the additional challenge that contributes to the game just feeling a bit more fresh. As I said, I've played Dark Souls 3 so many times that I'm not going to lie, it was starting to get a little bit, you know, mundane, having played it that many times. And it's so nice to have a fresh way to play. Right, that's a new NPC over there. But first we've got some kind of crew meeting going on. That's not something you see very often. They've congregated in a little corner. I wonder if that's the mod that's done that, or they've just sort of ended up over there. Either way. Break up that little mother's meeting. Right, so there's an item there that we missed. So I have to get it from above. Breaking fuel. Come on then. Eccentric Archibald. What a perfect name. Oh, I completely whiffed that jump and attack. Yo, I'm the only one who's allowed to heal, bitch. Go on, you keep sucking on your flask. What a retard. Yeah, so let me just address at this point as well. I've got a bit of a potty mouth. I probably will be swearing and using words that might offend some people. I don't really want to have to be careful of it because I don't expect these videos to get that many views anyway, and the more I filter the way I talk, the more I have to concentrate on what I'm saying and the less I concentrate on the game, which is just not going to be good for anyone or fun for anyone. So if at this point you've been offended by my language in any way, feel free to just go and watch some other content on YouTube. There's so much of it, and I'll be sad to see you go, but at the end of the day, let's just keep everyone happy, and you can take responsibility for the things that you watch and the things that you get offended by. Not that I want to be in any way political on this channel at any point now or in the future, but I just wanted to address that nice and early. You know, you never know, there might be kids watching or whatever, so yeah, let's drop that now and carry on with the doggo slaying. Okay, so there's two ways we can... Oh, hello fat girl. Oh, you know what? Be with you another time. Let's go. Right, so we don't actually want to go this way just yet. I've changed my mind. We want to go and get that, go and get the NPC first. So let's go and do that. We'll come back this way, so let's just sprint through all of this. Right now you're going to see how much more difficult it is trying to do a run through when you're not wearing that ring. NPC right there, we will talk to him later as well. They're new. Gonna have to take advantage of our iframes at the door here. You know what? I might just have to try and kill these guys. They're gonna get stuck in their animations. I can take one out relatively easily. Reset, heal. We got our favourite NPC. You may have seen him come up the lift there, and that's why we're actually killing these guys right now rather than just hiding over there, because I don't want them coming up and killing him. That would actually mean we have to start all over again, the whole game, and that would suck when you're recording, so let's talk to him now.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere. This lift, with a little warming up, I've got to use my head and think.
So, yeah, this is Sigurd of Katarina, and he's awesome. Let me see if I can show you. You come right up to him here. He actually does have a face in there that you can see through the helmet a little bit, which I always thought was kind of cool. But anyway, if you noticed what he was talking about, if you were listening there, you may have noticed he was actually talking about the NPC that we noticed at the beginning, who was shooting great hours from the top of the tower that we're in now, which is the same tower we were looking at earlier. And he is struggling because this lift only seems to go down, and he needs to get to the top to talk to the giants. So we need to solve the riddle of the unscrupulous lift, which is actually really, really simple. We're going to send the lift down, and we're going to roll off. And the top of the lift is actually another lift, so if we press the button, that will bring it back up. And what do you know, Sigurd? We're going up. So if you notice right there, we can jump off there, and that's a secret area. We're going to probably be doing that immediately after this to wrap up the episode. So let's come up here, and here is the guy that we saw earlier, a giant, which is pretty cool, and he fires arrows up different points in the level that will help you out once you've spoken to him. So let's do that.
Who are you? I help anytime.
Okay, awesome. So we have now made peace with the giant. We've got a bonfire there. We've got another item here. So we can stop, because we have loads and loads of souls right now. Let's level up, and then we're going to move on with the next part of the episode, which I think we can probably bang out in this episode if we're pretty quick with it, the next area. So let me quickly level up. Wow, I can get 6 levels. Let's go attunement to 15, and vigor to... In fact, let's take this down to 14, leave vigor as it is, and actually just pump a bit more into it. I like that, let's do that. We could at this point actually go back, I believe, back to Firelink Shrine, I should say. I believe that Yol of Londor, who was the weird kind of turtle-like creature with the hoods on that we found earlier on at the beginning of episode 2. He sells some spells, so we could, in theory, go and get some spells now. But we'll do that before the beginning of the next episode, I think, just to leave you guys something to look forward to and a reason to watch. Anyway, the reason I came all the way down here is because I wanted you to listen out for that. You may have heard it, and that's kind of your clue that this secret area is here. So I think it's this way. I always get confused. Either way, we can come back down. I got it wrong, it's the other way. So let's go back down, and we're going to watch. It's easier from the top anyway, because you can kind of look out for it coming. And we're just going to step off like this. So yeah, there's lots of cool little secrets in Dark Souls like that. Invisible walls, which we'll be finding at different points in the game as well. One of the things I love about Dark Souls is all the little secrets and the things you can miss. It just gives it so much replayability, and yeah, anyway, let's talk to Sigurd again.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Well, no, I kind of unraveled the riddle, Sigurd. Thank you. But I'll let you have it, mate. I'll let you have it.
Some days I begin to... I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. Anyhow, do you see that? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Right, so what we have here is the first, like, really kind of terrifying enemy in the game. When I say terrifying, I mean kind of the way it looks. In terms of fighting it, shouldn't be that bad. I might switch my shield. You know what? I don't care. Whoa, okay. So, for some reason, you may have noticed in the last episode, and I actually did, you know, do a little slow-mo clip of this. When I kicked, I did a kind of like a spin kick. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's brand new. I don't know what's actually causing that. I think it might be the palm that we're wearing, but apparently my back step is also a flip as well. Okay, that is truly awesome. Not useful in any way, but really cool. Yeah, I'm easily amused. If you're not guessing already, stuff like that is just cool to me.
No.
Anyway, let's
waited.
let's fight this.
Well, it's too late now. I seek word of the Knights of Katarina. Fight by your side.
Okay, he does a lot of damage. The thing I'm most worried about in this fight right here is actually not my own death. If I die, I can run straight back. I don't really lose anything. What I don't want to happen is for Sigurd to accidentally die. Because again, that would suck a lot, and we'd probably have to start all over again. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. See, so that wasn't that bad at all, really. You just kind of big enemies like that. You just kind of get underneath them, hit them in the sensitive area, and you'll find they go down quicker than you think.
That was quite... But you must... But...
Oh, thanks.
To your valor,
He's just giving us a beer
my
there.
sword, and our victory together.
Thank you, Sigurd. You
Long may
onion-headed
the
bastard.
sun shine.
Indeed. Long may it shine. Right, we're just going to leave him here to have a little nap. Get the sleep gesture off of him. And there's a few items to grab in this area. No more enemies, so we can just run through really, really quickly and grab everything. Oh, let's put that on. I remember this when I played through as my knight at the beginning of the game. I picked this up, and it basically just covers your head in a wicker basket, which looks really, really cool with the red eyes. So let's roll with this, at least till the end of the episode. We've got the large club. That's an upgrade on our starting weapon. In fact, it might be. I can't remember if we have just the normal club or the large club. Grab that. Northern helm, northern armor. Pretty useless. Is there not another item back here somewhere? Maybe. Nope. You go all the way around the back here. Trust me, don't bother, there's nothing there. There's another one up there. Right, this one's going to be a bit tricky to get with the palm. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe I should just do these episodes in silence and just stop talking. I think that might actually make them better. With some of the shit that I'm coming out with. But we're rolling with it, we're going with it. 22 minutes, there's a few cuts to make, so yeah, we can get through this area. So I'm going to come grab this, and then I thought some of those guys were going to drop down. They didn't in the end. I get everything from out here, yeah. I do a lot of that as well, just sort of running in circles, convinced that I've missed an item that I know I haven't. Anyway, let's go up here. Ah, yes, okay. So, sorry for spoiling the surprise there. Yes, these guys fall down. That'll probably make you jump the first time you grab that item. Unless you're watching my playthrough. Right, wasn't there a drop down here with an item? Was there? Yep. See, don't miss a thing, this froggy. He don't miss a thing. That is going to be, I think I've said this already, that is going to be one of the aims of the playthrough, to get every item. I don't want to miss anything, especially on the mod, because you don't know what kind of cool things they've added. For example, that bulwark ring that we just picked up, I don't know what that is. We'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, so them guys actually give you poison now. Fuck up, Dago. Your buddy's not coming over. Is it just one buddy? Woof! He's just going to stand still. I'm going to miss my jumping attack. Okay. We've got some more guys are going to drop down here. I think it's maybe scripted to happen when you open the chest. Yep. Apparently we've one-shot these guys with our fists, so okay, I'm poisoned. That's actually kind of a problem. I don't think I have any way to get rid of it right now, do I? Consume this herb to disassociate. I don't think that'll do it. Will an ember do it? Oh, I died. Wow. Okay, so poison ticks a lot quicker in this mod as well. In the base game, poison is really, really slow. I would have had loads of time there. In this mod, clearly poison goes a bit quicker because, well, as you've just seen, we're dead. So what I'll do, I'll just to save some time in the episode, I will stick the ring on and run back to where we died, and I will see you when we get over there. Oh, before we go, just to cut to this bit quickly, there's an item here that I completely missed. As I was running around, come down here, elevators here, and then you see it glowing in the corner here. It's just a soul item, but yeah, you don't want to miss that, so make sure you grab it. Alright guys, we're back. I have killed the dogs that were here, picked up my souls. I haven't picked up any of the items yet, so we'll do that in just a second. Let me take that ring off first, and we will grab this item right here. So, one thing I noticed as I was running up here, and this kind of scared me and confused me at the same time. You'll see what I mean in just a second. If we go back this way, see him right there? Where the hell did he come from? That right there is our first Black Knight. Pretty formidable enemies. I I don't think I want to take this guy on right now, which of course means I'm going to. We'll at least see if this guy is beatable at all at this stage, because maybe with my knight character I could do it, but right now this is going to take probably several attempts. I mean, I think one hit from his sword and we'll be dead, probably. You know what, I'm going to heal. Yeah, this is scary. And he's a red eye Black Knight as well. You see how his eyes are red? That means he's stronger than a normal one. And of course we've got the red eye ring on ourselves, which increases his aggression even more. However, this is not going too badly. We just be patient, we're not getting greedy, waiting for our opportunities, rolling out of the way, taking no more than 2 hits at a time, or giving no more than 2 hits at a time, and just waiting for our window. And yeah, actually we took that guy down. See? I should have more faith in myself, that wasn't bad at all. And we have beaten our first Black Knight, which is awesome. I didn't find that guy last time I played, which is the cool thing about Dark Souls. See, I've already done this, and we're still finding new stuff. So yeah, let's go back this way, and we can finally pick up the item that was in this chest, because I don't think I... Oh no, I did pick it up, okay. Right, we've got 2 fat girls to take down over here. Once again, it would be so useful if I had some throwing knives or something. Just to lure one over, or a firebomb. I've got firebombs, okay. So what we'll do, we'll take this off because we don't need it just yet. We'll equip 1 firebomb, and hopefully... Am I too far away? No, that's going to hit both of them. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, that black sort of swirling thing that flies at us causes bleed, which is what that bar is on the screen right now. And bleed, once it hits, just takes off a load of health. As you saw there. So, I don't know if it's just that this palm is really good, or the enemy health is lowered a bit in this mod, but I don't know. That seemed a lot easier than it should have done, as did the Black Knight. Let's keep going. Now, there is an item here. Undead Bone Shard, that is awesome. As I mentioned in episode 1, I think, that basically allows us to increase the amount of health that our Estus Flask restores to us, which, as you can imagine, is really good. So we're going to drop down here, going to roll off onto here, run round, because there'll definitely be an item back here. Yep, any more? Don't think so. Right, so this bit here might be quite tricky if you're a first time player. What we want to do is drop down all the way to the bottom there without dying from full damage. So in order to do that, we're going to run here, and we're going to jump along the wall and land here like this, and then we're just going to jump down again, and we negated most of the full damage we would have taken, if not the death we would have taken. So mirror vest there, nice little vest. Right here though, the Chloranthy ring. That's such a good ring in the base game. I believe it just does the same thing. Yep, it raises your stamina recovery speed. That's great, so we're going to put that on. We picked up some more rings. Flame Stone Plate, Fire Damage Absorption, Hawk, extends the range of bows. Yep. And then was this one new? Slows equipment degradation. Okay, I don't know how relevant that's going to be in this mod, to be honest. Check out here, see if there's any items. And we are just about ready to wrap up the episode here, I think. There's nothing more here. So yeah, guys, what I'm going to do is, this seems like a pretty good time just to walk back to the bonfire. So let's do that. We'll go back to the shrine, and we will wrap up the episode here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I know there was a bit of a gap between episode 2 and episode 3, but yeah, I'm kind of not expecting this to get many views, so it will probably get most of its views when most of the episodes are up already anyway. So yeah, I will see you for episode 4. Thanks so much, guys, and peace out.